Morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday. Embody your true essence with me, Ikue, January 27, 2025. And it's a step 7 intuitive day. It's a Pisces day. I am on two platforms. One is from IKUEDANCER and the other one is from IKUEDANCER Human Garage. I just wanted to start Viva Live on two platforms. So that's why I'm like looking back and forth. How are you guys feeling today? It's Monday. Did you guys have a good weekend, a powerful weekend? All the planets lined up. I didn't get to see them. I don't know if you guys got to see them, but definitely I felt all kind of sensation in my body. I think my period came really early, so I felt like that this morning. But yeah, is there anything that happened to you? It's like all the energy is going on. I feel very inspired and motivated, that's for sure. So I'm very excited to start my day with like intentions. And then the Series Joy, of course, talk about intuitive stuff, but at the same time, the card that I picked today definitely shows that it's time for us to really set the powerful intention and moving forward with courage. Like I said, always. Yes. So if you're new to my channel, good morning, UBC. Yes, glad to be here. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's ground ourselves. I'm obviously not a super morning person, but this is for me to show the universe that I care about my well-being, and I'm disciplining myself to show up for myself every morning. So let's just rub our hands to ground ourselves. If you want to join me, I'll be amazing. Let's clap our hands. This is, clapping is very cleansing, and everything is energy, everything is frequency. So I do like to do this a couple times a day just to ground myself and rub my nails, rub my knuckles. Good morning, Instagram, and good morning, TikTok. I'm just here. I call this Instagram and TikTok live called Embody Your True Essence. And it's basically for about 45 minutes. I talk about the energy of the day and just setting the intention to start the day. Oh, so let's just go around. Yeah, lots of things moving. Moving is good. Yeah. I do fascia work called fascial maneuvers. That has changed my life. This is my 5th year moving my fascia. Fascia is well known for storing tension and trauma, and it's like gel, like crystalline structure all over your body underneath the skin. And that is our basically structure matrix container that holds a lot of information. And some people say that fascia is a gateway to Akashic records, which is like a big library, right? And that stores all your past life memories and all of that information stored in our fascia. So as I'm winding on fascia, I realize that I'm like raising my consciousness, and I can't help but to speak my truth, and I am just here showing up for myself. So anyways, if you guys are interested, I have a lot of videos on my Instagram, but also also my account. I'm gonna see if I could type about me, IKUEDANCER, Human Garage, and sorry, I'm like multitasking. Trying to figure it out. Let's see if I can pin this comment. Okay, so yes. So let's so I work with Human Garage, also work with astrology, and astrology I've got Series Joy, and they have a unique step system. And this was it's not just made it up concept, but it is given, I would say, by the God, by universe. And I've been following this number and energy of the day, and I noticed that I am slowly aligning myself to that universal energy. And we have choices, right? We can go with the flow or go against the current. And I noticed that the more I surrender to the flow, and the more I surrender to that and it's like life is constant, constant flow and the balance, about following the flow, surrendering the flow, but also setting the intention, right? And but enjoying the journey instead of letting the ego take over. Just know that everything's gonna work out in the end. And if we're not in our way of our manifestation. So that's what I'm thinking this morning. And let's read what Sears Joy app has to say. There's a lot of goodies out there, information. So today, your intuition and spiritual energies are coming forward to be dominant conscious awareness. Step 7, I sense, calls to your subconscious, higher self, psychic, intuitive vibrations. The term vibration is appropriate since this is the I belong Aquarius season, which controls physical frequencies and vibrations specifically. The combination of it's getting a bit louder, but it will be gone. Yeah. Okay, the combination of step 7 in the I belong consciousness creates a day that can serve as an interdimensional turning fork. So we're all energy, and we are tapping, we're always receiving information from outside, and whatever don't resonate with, we don't vibrate, right? Whatever comes into our energy field is what we are meant to maybe receive at the moment in time. But we're definitely on this day, like step 7, today is an intuitive day. We're definitely like interdimensional tuning fork. Yes, you can tune in to subconscious memories or psychic experiences if you can vibrate or call up the frequency of the situation. Dialing in a frequency may sound impossible, but in layman's terms, it comes down to a feeling. Interesting. Yeah, so how can you tap into a frequency? Is to focus on the feeling. Yes. So in other words, if you call up the feeling of a time in your life, today you would have easier access to the psychic information and memory of that period, mostly because of today's unique energy. Yeah, we're multidimensional being, right? We're constantly shifting energies and shifting timelines, but definitely today is the day that you were able to tap into maybe the specific memory. Time is definitely not linear. It's not like this. And I feel like for the last 4 or 5 years, the time gets so fluid. Like whatever happened, and like when you imagine like whatever happened 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I feel like it's just like the flash of memories, right? It's not linear. It's kind of like the movie scene. It's like that there's a memory storage in your brain somewhere I guess in our fascia, and it's like, oh, this probably happened. It's like and then that scene, the movie scene, attached to the feelings are attached to it, right? So in order for us to remember that movie scene, we actually have to bring up information and that emotion to it. So it's very interesting, right? And I believe that since time doesn't exist, time is linear, time is not linear. So if we want to transmute what happened in the past, I think it's totally possible, right? When the emotion comes and this feeling comes, and it's like, oh, this thing that happened that made me embarrassed, or anything like that. And just to feel out the information, feel the emotions, and just, okay, I'm choose to transmute this. And I think the key is to, in that moment of embarrassment, in that moment of guilt, remembering that. And it's just like we write the story by loving yourself. I love myself, and I choose to forgive myself and choose to accept that part of myself. And it's okay. I'm good enough, and I'm doing better, and I'm going to do better. Yeah. So, you can call up the feeling of a time in your life. Today you will have easier access. So that's the day. That's the vibe of the day. Yes. That makes today an excellent opportunity to get to the bottom of a recurring spiritual issue you carry with yourself, also known as karma. The intuitive and vibrational energy of today allows you to get to the bottom of a spiritual lesson you have repeated over and over. We tend, sometimes we get stuck in that similar pattern over and over again, and until we really reverse that, right? Once you discover the pattern, you can release or forgive it. In this way, today will serve as a spiritual learning day and release of old patterns. So in that sense, today is a very powerful day. In a broader stroke today, you are learning to become a better friend to yourself. At the end of it, how do you treat yourself? Do you treat yourself like a best friend, or do you treat yourself like a nasty friend, right? You're that, like, at the end of it, everything is a hologram, and we were just seeing whatever we want to see. So it's very important that it starts with the new. What's your core value? What's your boundary? How do you see the world? How do you show up yourself, right? Loving, kind approach to yourself is always, as always. The energy allows you to add compassion, mercy, and non-judgment to your friendship qualities to yourself. Yes, you can learn the higher road and be forgiving to yourself on all matters. Take the higher vibration and dismiss the lower issues inside you. Now, tune into your intuition and release yourself from recurring habits or hang-ups. Forgive yourself for any mistakes. Yeah. Once you forgive yourself, you can sort of erase or transmute the karma, the old patterns that you have over and over again. So loving, compassion, non-judgmental, maybe it's okay to feel a certain way, but it's like, okay, I'm just gonna forgive myself. I just didn't know how, right? Know better. Now, listen to intuition to get to the bottom of an heartfelt issue such as grief, abandonment, or an unfulfilled desire. Your logical mind may be skipping over what the intuition already knows. This is so deep because I have an issue. I always carried an issue of abandonment, and that's I understood through astrology and reading. I have I have uh, I have Chiron in Taurus, and which means that I have fear of losing people, losing things in past life. So I already carry that kind of baggage coming into the earth. So what happened was, as I have this fear of losing things, losing people, I try to control things because so that I don't lose this particular thing. And I maybe make decisions on the area where I push things too much, or I'm not in balance. I take action out of fear, and that's not very positive, productive. So now I'm aware of that. And so the issue of, fear of abandonment, fear of not being loved, and fear of survival. And so today is a day to really look into that, right? Grief, abandonment, unfulfilled desire. And because normally we are skipping some of the emotions patterns, it happens over time. Like when you're so busy, you don't really catch yourself, right? And so maybe like you are good at bypassing some of the information or the clues. So now today's the day that maybe you can really catch those patterns. Resonate, releasing fear around bladder to help with partial prolapse. But it's the story I am telling myself. Am I safe? Yeah. Safety issues. I think in general, women's are collectively releasing, like definitely we're all in here together releasing our thyroid. And when you look at thyroid, it's very similar looking. Womb, our sexual organs, uterus, and I think we're all releasing this survival, fear of abandonment, fear of living our truth, speaking our truth, and all of that is coming up. I think a lot of women are experiencing a lot of issues on the left side, maybe sexual organs, thyroid, but it's all coming up because of the energy, right? So we gotta really trust that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's, I think, fascia maneuvers definitely will help, but I'm also, it's okay to receive treatment. Maybe it could be Reiki session, energy session. If you're called to, it's very important to always use your discernment, right? This is yes, this is no, because it's up to you. And then take an inspired action. Yeah, didn't know that. Write that down. Yeah, you're very welcome. Okay, so you're learning a spiritual lesson today about your relationship to yourself. Be compassionate to yourself today. Stand up and try to be a better partner to yourself. You may be inspired to change your me marriage vows forever. Today's goal is to listen to your inner intuition, let go of things you cannot change, forgive yourself for the past. You may not have been a very good friend to yourself up until this point in your life. If you're willing to forgive yourself for that oversight, today is a new day. You really turn your back on the past and start new right now. You're a master of your creation, and so it is. I am mindful of my inner spirit. So today is a day to catch your patterns that you often neglect, and take your time to meditate receive intuitive information. I think we're all waking up to our psychic power, more or less. And and when you notice some of that emotions come up, could be grief, fear of abandonment, or fear of our body doing its own thing, try to heal ourselves, or the sensation or that diagnosis even. And it can create more fear, right? Fear of having those sensations. But here comes the power of surrendering, right? We gotta surrender, let go, and know that everything is on. We're all learning, releasing, and if you can't control, let God take care of us. I started to use the word God more than ever, the universe. And I was listening to the astrology report yesterday, and I think Libra's, Libra is all about relationship. And when you're a Libra, we love people, we love connections. But part of the reason why we're Libra, because we're not good at, part of us, a part of ourselves, not good at or fail some aspect of, in terms of relationship. That's why we are, who we are as a Libra. I'm a Libra, so I'm talking about Libra. And I've heard that Libras are slowly started to understand what it's like to feel our heart rather than thinking it logically. So I'm pretty much feel that energy coming. It's like what it's like for me to really feel my heart and love my heart. So love myself, right? Yeah, there's so many layers to loving yourself. I am working and learning to love myself more and more every day, but definitely I feel like I'm starting to just touch the surface of self-love. Like, honestly, I think we do, a lot of us, we are sort of like abused our body, and we just ignore our needs and ignore our heart for such a long time. We just didn't know. So here comes the power of forgiving ourselves, not knowing, and because we didn't know how we calling some of the um, nasty nasty experiences into our life. But things are coming up, and we have a new standard for ourselves. So let's just be kind and more loving, and so that we can live happier life, right? Yeah. So let's quickly move our head. I think that's really gonna refresh me, and we'll get into the picking a card. So we have healing power, healing hands. Let's healing hands meet your fascia. Let's start with the Antua twist. Take your right hand and place on your right palm, right temple, fingers pointing backwards, and left hands and fingers pointing backwards. And now imagine this fascia being a big water balloon. So let's take a deep breath in your mouth. Inflate your balloon head and out from the mouth. Squeeze your head really tight and twist the skin right side forward and left side backwards. More squeeze, the better. Let's move your head side to side. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Whatever we are doing, whether we're talking or whether we are moving our fascia, it's literally we're just reprogramming ourselves, right? Reprogramming our fascia, reprogramming our mind, our brain, so that everything works in harmony. You know, our body moves with my intention, and my my body moves with my intention, my mind, my ego work together as a team, and that's what I want. Shake it up. Okay, let's go into third eye. Take your right hand and place it on your third eye. Take your left hand and feel that back, and basically you're gonna squeeze your head again. Breathe through your mouth. Inflate yourself and half of the mouth. Squeeze your head really tight. Let's twist the skin. Right side to the right, right hand to the right shoulder, left hand in the back. You can also counter rotate on the other side. You play around. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Let it go. Today is a Pisces day, intuitive, sensitive day. So I sense day. So it's very important to clear our third eye, right? Okay, let's go into quickly sinus. Take your right hand, go into the left side of your nose and pin right here. Take your left hand, feel the stretch. And this one is amazing. If you want to just clear your head, breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Try breathing. Take your left hand and go into the right side of your nose and stretch. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Feel better. Okay, we're gonna take index and go trace the upper teeth all the way to the corner if you can, and then open your jaw from inside. Okay. Ah. 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 And let it go. This is awesome for jaw tension. Okay, couple more things. Take your thumb and go to the palate and move that palate forward, and feel free to make some sound. Oh, ah. 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 Okay, my eyes got brighter. So fascia work is super powerful, right? Just a little bit of things and it's just like already feeling super, super awake. 3 hands, go into TMJ, gently massage yourself first. I also like to look up and feeling this opening of my neck. It's all about that loving, compassionate approach to yourself and your body. Thank you, body. Move with me. I love you. Ah, after that one, color change too. Yeah, you can see more colors definitely. Yeah, at the end of it, the key to success is to really calm down yourself, right? And getting over yourself. So pressure into TMJ, twist the skin right side forward and left side backwards, and move it around. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3, through your nose. 2, 3. I feel more relaxed. Okay, let's do my favorite. Either use your thumbs or index and plug your ears. And then once you do that, twist the skin right thumb backwards and left thumb. Move forward and open your jaw and then close. Like this. Right side backwards, left side forward. And open your jaw. Wow, that felt so good. Okay. Couple more. You guys got the free facelift class. Take your right hand and grab your chin, and you're gonna pin it and try to twist. I'm gonna twist this towards the right shoulder this way, and take this left hand and stretch and find some good stretch. With your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Ah. Wow, my neck opened. Let's try the other side. Take your left hand and grab your chin and twist like a cup. Hold your chin like a cup. Twist the skin towards the left shoulder. Take your right hand and go into the right side of your face and stretch these 2 points apart. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Wow, that felt really good. Okay, quickly, right hand, you can flex them and then go to the side. And let's lift your right shoulder up, body to the right, head to the left. You can lean forward if you want to. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. This will help you relax your wrist. And if you want to extend, it's kind of like, again, reprogramming our fascia. And we all have patterns, right? And so we all have areas that things tend to get sticky because of our pattern. So it's like, our body goes back to our old pattern and then now break the pattern again. And then you do that repeat, right? Sometimes you kind of just like, you're going back and forth with that. But as the area you move your fascia, it will be, it's easier. You don't have to take a lot of time anymore, right? So it's about training your mind, training your fascia, training your perception patterns. It's all about that repetition. So this is where we need to be very patient with ourselves, right? Patient with our body. So thank you, body. Move with me. And then as you love your body, and the more love your body will give you back. Yes. So let's lift your left shoulder up Rotate your body to the left, head to the right, and fold your body forward. Breathe through mouth. 2, 3, your nose. 2, 3. Relax, relax, relax. And you can quickly grab the skin on your wrist. This is another favorite. So if you pull it hard enough that you feel burning sensation, and this burning sensation is the fascia is basically being calcified, and this fascia basically being crystallized, right? Yeah, think about gout. Gout is basically like that, the liquid, the water becomes the sharp crystals and it poke the nerves, right? The gout. And it's the same thing. So where fascia gets tight and sticky, basically fascia gets tight because it gets calcified and it's crystallized. And it crystallized in a way that hurt the nerves, and then that's when things get started to, go crazy. Even the arthritis is just that fascia gets calcified because there was not much flow there, right? So it's all about the movement, bringing back the movement, bringing back the flow, moving this water, this like that water, the form is like a gel, like, it's like the gel. That's all of our body. And this fascia is always listening to us, and it wants the best for us, right? And always protecting us. It's time for us to tap into that power. And this is me showing up every day and moving that fascia. It's like training my fascia, reprogramming my fascia, know that anything is possible. Yeah, how you guys feeling? I feel more empowered by doing that. Yeah, it's like at the end of it, it's all about, showing up for yourself and empowering yourself, and know that it's possible. Whatever's happening, it's possible. So thank you guys for being here. I tapped 7 times. Today is a step 7 day, and I pick two card pop tap. So the one is create your own happiness. This card is from Brittany Carmichael, Shine, and it's a beautiful card. And beautiful card has a beautiful message. Create your own happiness. Yes. Happiness is a choice, and it's up to you to create it. Just as the moon phases from dark to full, so do our emotions. Emotions are energy in motion, and each one represent a different expression of our inner self. Anger arises when something is unfair. We invoke happiness when something delights us, and sadness engulfs us when we experience loss or pain. Although we can't control our external circumstances, we can control our attitude and how we respond to any given moment. You don't need life to be perfect to create your own happiness. Also, the good news is once you change, everything around you actually shift and change, right? You define you're happy. Don't let anyone rain on your parade. Money can buy you a temporary pleasure, but not everlasting joy. Focus less on what you're lacking and more on what you do have. You can start by enjoying the simple things in life, like belly laughing with friends, cuddling with animals, or playing in nature. Spend time each day doing something you love. Yes. Happiness. I slowly started to understand happiness is not about what you experience. Like, you can be adventurous and experience a lot of things, but also just be grateful. No matter what, just be grateful of what you have. Be grateful of just being present, and being grateful of just being here, and just know that what we are meant to experience will never miss us. And because we tend to have fear of missing opportunities, FOMO, but it's, we will never miss what is meant for us. And time is not linear. We create our own timeline, and we're jumping to that new timeline. Everything is shifting, everything is changing. This is where we need to really ground ourselves and know that we take back our power and be sovereign, right? have our own sovereignty and know that we're not, you know, we can't speed up this process. We can't slow down this process either, right? Thank you so much for doing the facelift. Feel special doing it with you. Yes, you're very welcome, Ruizine. Okay, so the second card that popped up, okay, I'm on TikTok and Instagram. So TikTok, write down your goals, dream big, write down your goals, dream big. Instagram and TikTok. This is my first time. Okay, so create goals that are worth going for and dream bigger than ever. Dr. Gail Matthews conducted a study that shows you're 42% more likely to achieve your goals if you write them down. Self-made millionaire Grant Cardone would agree, as he's known for writing his goals down twice a day. The first step in tuning your dreams into reality is to stop wishing and start believing. What is it like for you to stop believing? For me, I tell the universe, like I tell myself, like I'll do anything and everything in my power to do my best and to take action. So please give me inspiration. What's the next logical action to take? And I start to, you know, as I'm going through this, I'm releasing my own trauma. I'm actually, you know, I'm going to share more about it, but things do come up, like, you know, what I'm feeling, what I'm been experiencing is definitely releasing that not traumatic, but the karmic pattern on my female ancestors that keep coming back. It's like, I had a moment where I felt like the way I live my life, the way I carry my life, the way I make decisions and have freedom, like maybe it was a different time in the past, you know, in our ancestors. And as much as our ancestor loves us, but I felt like ancestors, maybe not many, not every ancestor, like jealous, guilt. And those are different times. They couldn't live the life they wanted to live. And integration, I feel very necessary. Make reconciliation with my ancestors, female ancestors, not so much male ancestors at all. It's really, it's keep coming back to me. So I'm going back to Japan next week. So I think that the time that I'm going on Instagram live will probably have to change, but I'm excited for this healing. I'm excited for this healing. And I think the key is to really make peace and create a new connection with my ancestors, female ancestors, and tell them that, you know, I am living your dream too. You know, let's do it together. We could, like, my ancestors, my female ancestor, they didn't have choice and they had to live a certain life. And I probably had to live like that in many past lives, you know, not having choices. Maybe had a lot of money, right? Maybe had the beautiful, gorgeous material things, but I was not able to live the life I wanted to live many lives over. And that's what I heard from past life reading. So making amends and reconciliation with my female ancestors, and know that they were a part of me, and know that they were also manifesting, making their dream fulfilled through me. So let's do it together. It's not about competition, right? And that energy in me also show up in my life and as a reflection from other females, you know, other women in my life. So I see that pattern. So this is a huge patterns are coming up for me. Anybody can resonate with that? Yeah. Missed you. Oh, last week. Great to be here. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for being here. What deck are you using? Is the deck that I'm using is Brittany Carmichael Shine. You can buy from Amazon, but I got to meet her in Austin, Texas last year, and she's a beautiful woman. She is a long, you know, she was a hairstylist for a very long time. I think when you use your hand and connect with people, you naturally started to be psychic, right? Because like you receive a lot of information. Anyways, so she's psychic and she does a lot of women's circle, yeah, program like this. So yes, I love that card. Yes. Now, give yourself permission to conjure up your wildest and craziest dreams. Write down your goals, no matter how big or how small, will hold you accountable to take action. When deciding your dreams and goals, be sure to choose something you are passionate about so you don't find yourself giving up along the way because you've lost interest. Passion is what drives your motivation to take the next action steps. So, yeah, create your own happiness and write down your goals. Dream big. That's the energy of today. Hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Like I myself, like shifting, like changing, and I feel, yeah, I think lots of stuff is happening, right? And sometimes I can't tell which dimensions, which timeline I'm living. Do you guys feel that? Like everything's so fluid, right? And you have a choice whether to resist it or whether to surrender and let it flow, let it go, let it flow, let it come to you. Oh, I love that. Let it go, let it flow, let it come to you, and you will never miss what's meant for you. And that's where I really find my inner peace within. Right. Yeah, you're very, very welcome. Ascension, we're ascending. Yeah. Maybe not so much in here either. It could be this way, right? So just trust the process. And I am I'm getting more and more comfortable talking about spirituality, and because that's the vibe. It's okay to be cuckoo. It's okay to be woo-woo. And I noticed that this is me, speaking all the energy and crazy astral stuff, but it's helping me, and I feel like it's okay to be like this, right? Everyone's got to be who they want to be, and nobody got to say what they should do, what they shouldn't do. And that's the beauty about ascension. Like we are all speaking our truth, and just live your truth, right? Like if you like somebody, go ahead, and and then there's a lot of mixture of a lot of things that happening. It's not about, oh, you are right about that, you're wrong about that. It's like, what you choose, you get to choose your own truth. And that's where I like to stand, right? It's not like polarity, right? But you get to choose. Maybe in terms of this thing, I believe in this, and it's okay. Maybe I could change my mind the next day, right? But all the way, I want to be kind to myself, and I want to be loving to myself, and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what people are doing, and I send love to the universe and send love to the world. But the most love we need to give ourselves is just us. At the end of it, we're the only people in our own reality, right? Everyone is reflection of us, and everyone is sort of helping us to elevate and help us experience what we came here for. Yeah, surrender has been coming for me. Yeah, I notice I get better and better at surrendering. But I'm also when you just have that, use the word surrender, I feel like there's a moment of like melancholy, like being melancholic, like it's like, oh, there's nothing to control, there's a little sadness, right? And there's a little bit of anger, a little bit of frustration, not being able to control things. But I think we're slowly moving past that point where surrendering is like, for me, it's like a feminine energy. And when you really surrender and let it go, let it flow, then when you work through that emotions and vibrate them out, you get to choose. This is where the masculine comes in. Surrender, let it go, let it work through, and vibrate it out. And you get to choose where things belong, where things don't belong, and know that, okay, I'm gonna do better. I set the intention and let it come to me in the most joyful, expansive way. So yeah, let's set that out. Let's finish with the heart and the brain. And I'm so excited to do this with you guys. So imagine, feel your heartbeat. Also feel the rhythm of your brain. Let's connect with ourselves, with our heart, with our brain, with our ego, so with our body. Energy circulate through your heart and our brain. So breathe through your mouth. 2, 3, your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, ego. Hello, mind. Hello, body. Thank you for all your work. Thank you for working smart and efficiently. Thank you for relaxing more and trusting more and listening to your heart. Thank you for working with me with my intention and working smart and efficiently. Hello, heart. You're in charge. I'm following you. I'm listening to you. I love you. You can look at your heart. I love you. I'm learning to feel you more and more every day. I love myself. I am loving. I am lovable. I am kind. I am compassionate. I accept all parts of myself. I forgive myself. I forgive all the past mistakes I've ever made. I free myself from all the mistakes I've done. I love myself. I choose myself. I choose joy. I am safe. I am protected. I am secure. I am provided. I am worthy. I am good enough. I am enough. I'm good enough for anything. When I'm in doubt, I say that loud. I'm good enough. I am enough. I'm worthy of receiving the perfect version, the best version of my body, my brain, my ego, my mind that work together as a team with my heart and my soul. I am calm. I am joyful. I am abundant. It's safe for me to make money. It's easy for me to make money. Money loves me. I love my life. My life loves me. It's safe for me to be healthy. It's safe for me to let go and be light. Let it go, let it flow, and let it come to me. Today's a good day. Trust the process. Everything is working out in my favor. Life loves me. All is well. Everything is working out. I choose happiness. Let's do another 6 breath. Breathing. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Let's relax. Feel your body. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Monday and step 7, and it's Aquarius, and it's that intuitive Pisces energy day. And I have my Instagram live and TikTok. I'm also going on TikTok. I'm teaching online Fascia Universe class, and it's free. And if you guys are called to it, it's 4 p.m. PST. I'd like to see you. I want to do something. So normally I go on live on Instagram on Human Garage and my Instagram, but I like to try TikTok today. So I'm going on live on Human Garage, and then I'm going live on TikTok at the same time. And maybe I post a recording on my we'll figure it out. So I want to do, and the recording will be posted on YouTube. I think I'm trying to do a little bit different. Yes, see you tonight for Lee, because she's in Toronto, I think, Toronto area. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. It's a beautiful day in Vancouver. The weather has been awesome. It's cold though. But this week, Wednesday and Thursday, I have another school teaching coming up, so I won't be able to go on live in the morning, but I'll be there tomorrow as well. Or tonight, I'll see you guys at 4 p.m. PST. Thank you guys for being here, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone. I'll see you soon. Send you guys so much love. Yes. Bye.